Hey everyone, Eugene here, back again, joined by my lovely wife.
Hello.
By popular demand. They really like you.
I'm not sure why, but okay.
Well, you're kind of likable, so we'll have you back on.
All right.
So today we're going to be looking at, I was originally going to do like modern, mainstream men's designer colognes, but I was like, I don't wear that crap, so I'm not going to even like bother showing it on my channel. So what we're going to do is classic, masculine. It looks like the majority of these are from the 80s. Some are even older, and I got a few for the women as well. And we're just going to get kind of your first impressions on these.
Okay.
And so there's kind of like, I would say people wear fragrance for two different reasons. There's like two different groups. People that want to be noticed and want to get compliments. And then there's kind of, you know, the other side of the spectrum, people who don't care about compliments and they wear fragrance more for themselves. And I think that's kind of what this whole, this category of fragrances are. It's more fragrances that people like to enjoy for themselves than to impress others. So I just want you to keep that in mind. Okay. These aren't mainstream. These aren't mass appealing. These aren't for, you know, the guy lacking in confidence that wants to be noticed and is looking for a compliment. These are for, I'd say...
their pleasure only?
Yeah. Somebody that already has the confidence and they don't really care what other people think.
All right. Now I'm worried.
So last time we kind of did this with the Guerlain videos, I was, you know, I got some feedback at the boutique. The sales assistants were saying, you were spraying way too, like they watched the video and they're like, you were spraying way too much perfume on those cards. These are heavy scents. And, you know, we can tell clearly that Maria was being choked out. So
yes,
we're going to go a little bit lighter on the trigger. And,
okay.
And we're going to get your first impression. So first here we've got, this is from Yves Saint Laurent. This is Rive Gauche. And this is, you can probably tell by the design, you know, the pole and the stripes, a barbershop scent. Yep. So this is supposed to be reminiscent of after getting a haircut, you know, the way you would smell. It's very soapy, and I'm going to kind of guide you through this just so you don't have to guess, because it is your first time smelling them. Okay. So it's kind of soapy, and it has some anise in there, and it...
I like this.
Yeah?
Yeah, this is a very clean, fresh smell.
It's got that shaving cream, that barbershop, that foaminess.
Shaving cream, for sure.
Yeah.
I think this is nice. I think it's something that... I feel like...
classy?
I feel like a lot of younger and maybe older gentlemen would wear this. I don't think this is such a refined, like, scent. Yeah,
you got to remember, this is still, you know, at the designer level.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
I think this was in the 80s or 90s. I can't remember. Okay. But Tom Ford was actually the creative director of this scent.
Okay. I do like this. I definitely think that this is, yeah, it's a fresh, this kind of reminds me of, like, my dad.
Yeah, what your dad would wear.
Saturday morning after working a long, hard week, and he would, like, shave.
I like it, too.
I do like it. I would actually wear that.
I can definitely see. I mean, I think all of these are very...
but I would wear that.
Okay, we've spoke about this. This is Egoist. You know this. You're very familiar with this.
Okay.
You've worn this. I know you've worn it to work several times.
There's so many that I don't remember.
You don't remember the name.
So, like, some of the bottles do look familiar to me, but I don't remember what they smell like.
So it's quite spicy and woody. It's very sharp. Right in the opening, there's that tangerine, that fruity tangerine. There's some dry fruit.
Yeah, it smells very fruity.
Rosewood.
I really like this.
Yeah.
Can I have this?
Well, you've worn about, you know, I'd say you worn the majority of this.
Probably. So it was hidden for a long time, but now it's been found.
I need to hide my things.
I'm going to take that from you. I really do like this. I'm
glad that you like that, because even I find a lot of men find this hard to wear.
Really? I would totally, I mean, obviously have worn this, but I could wear this in the summer and winter and fall. I would wear this all year round. And that might be wrong, but I do.
Do you
like
think
it.
it's versatile or
It is. I feel like
Really?
it's there's a lot of fruit in it initially when you spray it, and then when you dry it down, it's kind of, there has a wood element to it.
Yeah.
So it reminds me of earth. That's why I feel like I could wear it.
it's actually considered like a great sandalwood scent. It's got sandalwood and vanilla
Yeah, I definitely like
in the
that
base. It's really great. I think it's great that you like these because a lot of, guys find them hard to wear. So this is Santos de Cartier. I think this is the original Santos release. I'm really curious what you're going to think about this. This is an old school, I think it's a chypre. So chypre is a combination of citruses, patchouli, and oak moss. And it's a very rich scent. No?
No.
What don't you like about it?
This smells like bug spray to me.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm not.
I think it's wonderful.
No.
That's okay.
Is there citrus in this at all?
There's.
It reminds me of camping and when you burn those
it's very
citronella
smoky,
candles or mixed with fire, like burning wood.
So it's
and citronella.
Smoky. I find it dry,
but it
smoky,
also has kind of a chemical smell to it. I find
like a synthetic smell.
A little bit.
Really?
I'm very sensitive to smells, like very sensitive. So when something smells like chemical to me or has too much alcohol in it, I pick it up right away. That one, it kind of has a little bit of a...
I love it. I think it's one of the great, old school chypres. Okay, I'm gonna save these women's, the best for last, kind of.
Okay.
The women's. Okay, here's another chypre, and this is Antaeus from Chanel. So this is, the same genre as the last one you just smelled, but obviously it's got different nuances. This has a little bit of rose, leather, beeswax.
I actually don't mind this.
Yeah,
and
it's
I'm
easier to wear than the last one.
I'm a big fan of rose at all on its own, but I could wear. I don't feel like the rose comes out crazy, and that's probably why I could wear it.
Hidden in the back. To me, this is a very dressed up scent, and I love this for the cold, blistery days around Christmas. Going to parties and
nice.
having on your suit and your nice pea coat.
You know what this reminds me of?
Your dad.
When I open up my makeup case, and makeup is mixed all together, like the lipstick,
waxy,
the blush.
I don't find it powdery, but it could be a little bit waxy.
It reminds me of what my makeup bag smells like on the inside.
Yeah, Chanel's definitely, they've got that waxy cosmetic thing down.
Yeah.
Masterfully.
But
okay.
I do like it.
So you like that one?
Yeah,
Should we do like a top or just
no,
randomly
go?
There's
just a lot.
Yeah, okay, there's a lot. Okay, y'all know this, and I know you know this.
Yeah.
And you know it quite well.
I do.
Do you want to tell us about Fahrenheit?
I already know that I don't like this scent, but fuck no. This reminds me of when I was in high school in grade 10. I had a best friend. His name was Mike DaCosta, Portuguese guy.
I'm coming for you, Mike DaCosta.
Was a fantastic guy. Fantastic. We were friends all through high school, and he used to wear this, and I just every morning when I would say hi to him, I would literally, it's like I could taste him. And he said that his dad bought him this perfume, and that his dad said it's like a very refined smell. So like, keep in mind, we're 15 years old and he's wearing this to school. It was very, very powerful. And then when I moved out of, I still have the Fahrenheit box. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
So when I moved from Ontario back to Alberta, he made kind of like a little memory box, and it was the Fahrenheit box. So I guess the original box that it came in, and I still have it. But I just...
So he was an oversprayer. When you say you could taste his fragrance?
I could taste it. Like this scent makes me smile because of the memories that are associated to it, but I still think it's disgusting. Like I would not...
So you have a good scent memory attached to Fahrenheit?
Huge,
but you don't.
very nice, but I don't like it. Like if a guy walked past me wearing this, I would not...
Is it too strong? Like, what is it you don't like about it? Rich? It's a very rich perfume.
Very, very... Like, I find it very harsh. for my nose, and I'm not feeling this.
Okay, so not feeling Fahrenheit. And we're going to go a little bit lighter now. And this is Chanel's Pour Monsieur,
I feel like I need water.
which is a very gentlemanly citrus, aromatic,
What is this
herbal.
called?
Pour Monsieur.
Okay.
So it's a gentleman's scent. Very clean.
Ooh, I like this. Does this have lemon?
Yeah, it definitely has lemon, bergamot.
Reminds me of a lemon drop.
Yeah, it's got a nice vanilla and
I like this a
some
lot.
spices.
I would
It's
definitely
very
wear
clean.
this.
I love it. It's dry.
Can I have this one too?
You can wear it.
I don't
She-
want to wear.
I couldn't believe it. This morning she asked me to buy her a new perfume.
Okay, so here's the thing. I am well aware people are going to think that's absolutely crazy considering you have, I don't know how many bottles. However, they're not my bottles. They're his. And he's very protective over his perfume.
I am not.
And
You're always
He'll
welcome
come
to
in
wear
and then he'll be like, did you touch my bottle? I see fingerprints on the lid. And I'm like, oh my God, get over yourself. Okay, so this is why I said I wanted my own, because then I can keep it and touch it as much as I
Well,
want.
you do have like a bunch of my bottles up on the cabinet, kind of in your space.
They're actually mine. He gave them to me. You guys remember
Really?
that?
Yeah.
What was the one?
She had Shalimar and Interlude.
Yeah, he
and
gave them to me.
I can't remember what else.
Everyone knows.
So you like
It's on
Pour
camera.
Monsieur.
I do like that. I would absolutely wear that. I like that lemony. It has
Yeah,
like
it's-
that lemon comes out.
There's a spice. I think it's like nutmeg or that really pop. It's oak. It's got oak moss as well, so
Yeah.
it's got that green, very clean, crisp, white dress shirt thing to
I
it.
feel like women.
Oak moss, maybe some vetiver.
I feel like this might appeal to both. But see now,
A great
that I'm
office
smelling it,
scent, right?
it's definitely muted now. Like it doesn't
Well,
smell
yeah.
as strong, and so. But initially, that first spray, the lemon really comes out. I like that. I just wish it's stuck around.
Okay, so we're gonna go now on the other end of the spectrum. We're gonna go a little bit heavier, and this is Bel Ami from Hermes. Hermes.
It's a nice bottle.
You have to say it proper. You can't pronounce the H. So this is a leathery chypre. Smoky, dry.
I like this a
So-
lot.
Okay, that's interesting because you didn't like Santos chypre. You liked Anteus. And Anteus is also kind of a leathery rose chypre. This is,
Is there incense in this?
yeah, it's very dry.
That's probably why
Maybe
I like
it's
it.
like churchy.
It is
patchouli,
very churchy.
leathery.
It does have a church smell to it. I do like leather a lot. I find that,
Me too.
yeah.
We were sent twins.
I don't know about that. You have some funky stuff downstairs. And we don't always have the same taste. Well, more times than not.
Maybe
we
it's
don't.
just like natural funk.
Good possibility. I like this. It smells like church to me. I definitely
I never really
see
thought of church.
the incense, but I
Dre-
smell wood. Like something woody.
Maybe that's where the funk is coming from.
I don't think so.
Dressed up, dressed down.
I think this is more casual. I don't find
Really?
this
Yeah.
really dressy.
Okay, does
Like
it?
going out on a hot date.
So these chypres, do they remind you of outdoors at all?
Yeah, they
'cause
have earth. Like
They
an earth
remind me
color.
of going, in the fall, August, September,
Yeah.
going through the trail, like crunching on leaves and
Yes,
stuff like
yeah,
that.
absolutely.
Dirt trails.
They have a woody element to it. Soil. Like I can pick up. Yeah, I like it
Yeah.
a lot though.
Would you wear this?
I would.
Okay, awesome. I like that you like it. All right.
I feel like I know this bottle, and I just literally had a bad feeling in my stomach. So
yeah,
I don't know what
you're
it is,
probably
but
right. But actually, when I got this years and years and years ago, I asked your thoughts, and you kind of liked it. So,
I don't know why.
apparently, this was huge amongst the gay club scene in the 80s. Like, gay men were drawn to this scent. I don't
Is
know.
it called Kuro?
It's called Kuros, and it's Yves Saint Laurent.
Oh no! I don't even need to put it in my nose. This is disgusting.
No, come on.
This smells like ferret.
It's got civet in it.
This
It is-
definitely smells.
the-
I used to date this guy that had a nasty ferret. This is what his house smelled like.
I'm coming for you, ferret
You don't
boy.
need to. It's disgusting. That's actually what we called him, ferret boy. He, like, his clothes even smell like this.
Ferret, but of ferret, not of Kuro's.
Yeah.
Ew.
That's so nasty.
Gross.
I can't. No.
Really?
No.
Okay, so what does it like?
It smells very animalistic.
A lot.
It smells like urine, definitely.
That's funny because a lot of people would compare this to the smell of those, those cups in men's urinals, like those white discs.
Yeah.
That's what they would.
This is nasty. I definitely would not talk to a guy that smells like this.
I like this, but I myself find it hard to wear at times.
It smells like a diaper full of pee.
And this is like one spray max.
That has been sitting in the heat. It's fucking gross.
Diaper rash.
I say that because we have kids, so it smells like, a diaper.
It's definitely interesting.
No.
Okay,
Definitely no.
Kuro's is disgusting. Huh?
It's funny though that just looking at the bottle, I was like,
You had that
immediately
scent
like,
memory.
something. Yeah, I just knew that I didn't
I think
like
this
that.
is our last one for men, and then we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for women.
Okay,
Which are okay. So this is
I like this bottle. Nice.
Guerlain Vetiver, which in my opinion is one of the greatest men's designer fragrances of all time.
Okay.
But that's just my opinion, which
Everyone has their opinion.
is the Eugenius opinion.
Whoa.
There you go.
I don't know. It's okay. See, we don't have the same taste. This doesn't really do anything to me. I'm not offended by it, but it doesn't really excite me in it. This is definitely earthy.
It's vetiver. Vetiver's a green, wet grass. So
yeah.
that's very interesting because every time I've worn this around you, you've had nothing but good things to say about it.
Well, maybe
you've actually said, wow, that smells really good, whatever. And it's like been every single time consistently.
Well, I mean, it probably smells different on your skin.
Yeah.
But like this, I mean, it's like I said, it's not gross by any means.
So that means it's actually, you don't like
out.
it if you're comparing it to gross. You're not.
No, it's not like, I'm not offended by the smell. It doesn't, like if someone was wearing this in the office, I wouldn't smell it and be like, ugh.
I think it's fantastic.
But if you say that I always compliment you, obviously it works well if you were.
Do you get any memories or attachment or visuals?
Zero.
Green? Do you smell
Yeah,
green?
it reminds me of earth, like fresh. It smells like grass when you cut grass.
Yeah.
But not dead grass, like healthy green grass.
Well, you can't cut dead grass.
Well, we have sometimes dead grass in the
No, we
backyard.
don't. We have nice grass.
We do.
Dead grass is ghetto.
Well, it's just really sunny in our backyard, so certain patches burn.
Okay, so those are, the men's ones are gone. We're going to get into the women's. Here's a big powerhouse. This is an 80s powerhouse. This was my mom's signature in the 80s.
Really?
This is Poison. And I wore this in the car with Alessandro one day, and he's like, what are you wearing? And I said, Poison. He's like, that's exactly what it smells like.
Poison.
Poison. And I was like, whoa. Okay, so one small spray, because she is a hairy beast.
Oh, I like this. I've never smelled this before.
You like this?
I've never smelled this.
This has jasmine and rose, and you hate those like floral scents.
It is very flowery. I personally myself wouldn't wear it on me because I think that I would get probably stomach sick after a bit, but
yeah,
I don't find it gross.
floral.
Like now I can definitely smell like more of the flower, but the initial spray it wasn't too bad. But again, I wouldn't wear this. This is not
I love
my
it.
type of perfume at all. Anything floral, no, especially in the summertime. I think it's
very loud.
horrible. Yeah.
Luca Turner, a reviewer, compared this to driving a tank down the highway. Like that's how big and bold it is.
It's very aggressive.
Okay.
Not mine, but I can see why people would like it. If you're into flower. And that doesn't surprise me your mom would wear something like that.
Okay, let's go with this Cristal Eau de Parfum. This is a Chanel. Lots of florals, lots of citrus.
Did you spray anything on here?
Yeah. I can smell it in the air.
don't really smell anything. Hold on, let me have some water.
Yeah. Water is the ticket. To clear your nose, the sales assistants at Macy's will give you coffee beans, and that's the wrong way to clear your sinuses. That actually dries out your nose. You should have some water to clear your palate and wet your palate.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, so
They always have coffee beans.
they give you coffee beans, and it's like doesn't really help. Drink some water. When you go testing or sniffing, bring a bottle of water with you.
I don't like this. This definitely reminds me. My mom was a smoker, or is a smoker, I should say.
Okay. What does she smoke?
It smells like ashtray.
Really?
Cigarette butts. Does this have tobacco in it? It has a smoker smell to it. When someone,
it does
like
have
if you're
kind
a
of
non-smoker and a
fern,
smoker walks into the room, that's what I would smell on a smoker's jacket. That smells like smoke. There has to be some kind of tobacco in that.
I don't get that at all. To me, it's very clean and crisp and citrus.
I smell
oak
none
moss,
of that.
vetiver. Maybe it's the blotter. Maybe
That's what I'm asking you. Do you really smell that, or?
Let's try another blotter. Try that. Same thing?
Yeah, it smells like smoke.
Really?
Yeah.
To me, this is very crisp. It reminds me of almost like snow melting in the springtime.
What?
Yeah, there's a little bit of fruit in there.
I can smell a bit of fruit, but it smells like
it's
a
smoky.
smoker's jacket.
That actually sounds really good to me. Like the way you're describing it, I love the description.
I don't smoke.
I wish I got that
smoke,
smoker's jacket.
It literally smells like a smoker's jacket.
Okay.
Not.
I mean,
thing.
It's your perception, right? Okay, another Chanel. This is our last Chanel. I'm not sure if they can even see those. This is number 19, EDP.
Number 19. I didn't even know.
So a lot of these Chanels are very similar. A lot of citrus, green notes.
This definitely smells like a lipstick to me.
That's amazing.
The tube of a lipstick.
You said that because this is Iris. Iris is known to give off that leathery, waxy, cosmetic-y lipstick makeup bag.
Like 100% smells like a lipstick. And
it's amazing
I'm wearing a Chanel lipstick right now.
Ooh, bougie.
Bougie.
What happened to the Guerlain lipstick?
I don't know. I have a bunch of them.
Do you have a preference? Chanel or Guerlain lipstick? Or Dior?
I actually like Chanel's lipstick a lot better. Remember the red one that you bought me? Actually, it was a sample that you had given me. It was probably like a gift with purchase. And that is like, I like red. It's literally the best
red
shade
is her signature lipstick. Yeah.
I have so many different shades, but Chanel's lipstick wears way better than Guerlain. Oops.
Okay.
So yeah, this just reminds me of a lipstick.
Do you get any of the green notes?
Yeah, I do get a bit of the
kind of a dry leather, oak moss, vetiver.
I get the green, but just what it reminds me of is definitely like if you were to open up a tube of lipstick and just take a smell
awesome.
of it. Yeah.
Great, yeah. I can totally see that, and I do get that. Okay, we've got two more.
Ugh.
And this is definitely, a classic powerhouse. This is Dior Addict.
I like the bottle.
Yeah, the bottle's very cool. This is the second, so not the vintage, it's, I guess, the second release or the second packaging change. I'm going to guess.
Is different.
If you like Shalimar.
I got hit with vanilla initially.
Absolutely, yes. Good nose. But if you like Shalimar, there are a lot of similarities to Shalimar. You get the incense, you get the florals, orange blossom, jasmine.
I really like this. Okay, so I'm wearing Shalimar right now. These are kind of similar, but the first two things that stood out was the vanilla And also, it reminded me of like an orange sherbet ice cream. You know, the orange ice cream with the white cream filling? That's what it
Absolutely.
reminded me of.
Yeah.
I really
definitely
like
get
this.
the
And
orange
there's
blossom.
some kind of green in here.
Okay. Yeah.
It's almost like
It
an
could be
orange, maybe with like
the leaves.
the leaves.
Stem.
But definitely vanilla orange. I have vanilla orange and green. I can't describe the way you do, but that's literally what, for anyone that's as basic as me, that is what comes out.
I wouldn't say you're basic.
I really like that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And it's quite strong too.
Yeah,
like
it's
definitely
very nice.
An 80s classic. And we got one more. I think I kind of saved like, I don't want to say the best because they're all like really good, but this is Opium, Yves Saint Laurent. And you know what opium is, right?
Never heard of it in my life. I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay. Have a whiff of that.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, I got some of that in my mouth too.
Oh, no, this is just made my stomach turn.
Does it smell pissy to you?
No, not
Like
really.
animalic?
No, like a heavy flat. What's in this?
There's everything. Like, I think every single note like possible is they've crammed everything in here. I get a lot of patchouli in the opening, and it's very waxy and cosmetic-y.
I actually don't mind it not.
There's probably rose and jasmine.
Holy shit! This one is.
Yeah,
This,
it's for the ages. This is, I think, you know, where the term
strong.
grandma perfume came from.
Yeah, this is definitely something I could see myself wearing when I'm like 75. Yeah, it's like it smells better now that it's dried down a bit, but a little bit much for me.
But they say, you know, the best perfumes have that crazy opening, and then they settle down to something different. Yay or nay?
Not for me. I definitely not wear it.
I mean,
I
love it.
Too much.
I think I love all of these. Like, they're just so easy to wear and classic. And what perfume is really all about, you know, opposed to a lot of the stuff that's coming out and being released today. Very gimmicky and just tacky as fuck. The packaging is juvenile and insanely goofy.
I don't know. I don't notice that kind of stuff. Not my thing. However, I will say like the best one out of
I think you like that one.
The Egoist. I definitely.
I think you like this one as well.
Yeah, I feel like this is the one that I like the most. It's nice.
Want to show them?
Yeah.
Egoist, yeah. Very witty.
Yeah,
very
I really
sharp.
do like.
I love that.
I even like this. Like this, I know
it's
a very.
It's a
poison.
shocker for me.
Yeah, I do. But then I also like hypnotics. That's like my favorite.
The hypnotic poisons are very sweet. Like
yeah,
very
it's very
sweet.
But
vanilla.
I don't mind this at all. I would wear this.
You don't like florals, especially rose and jasmine.
So it's kind of strange, but I definitely would wear this.
Hello.
Oh, went out of focus for a
Wow,
second.
it's getting steamy in here.
All right.
Okay, that's it. I want to thank you all for watching. If there's anything else you want to see my lovely wife on for, a specific topic, or I don't know, you've been getting a lot of attention lately. I'm a little bit jealous. It's hurt my feelings. I'm just kidding. Anyway, leave Maria a lovely comment below and we'll talk to you all soon. Thanks for watching.
Bye, guys.
Fuck you later.